Hello, my name is Tina Rittenhouse. I am here for part 4 of my video series on fear. Have you really ever given any thought to what causes fear? I mean, like, you're afraid of something. I mean, can you pinpoint exactly why you're afraid of that something? You know, are you able to identify, okay, this is why I'm afraid, or I fear this particular thing, and it just, I just can't get past it. And there are a lot of times, like being afraid of heights. I'm not exactly sure why I'm afraid of heights. It's not like my parents took me out as a child, took me up on top of the highest cliff that they could find, and expected me to find a way down. But, I mean, I'm afraid of heights, but I don't know why. And some of the things that I've read, they say so much of it does go back to your childhood. And, they're hidden back there in the subconscious. So many times you hear about people saying, well, it's locked in your subconscious somewhere, and something happens that causes a trigger. And it brings back that fear, that anxiety, that real physical feeling that you get when you're afraid of something. So, like childhood experiences, like if you're afraid of dogs, is it possible the reason you're afraid of dogs is that a dog attacked you when you were a child, maybe bit you, came after you, chased you, something that was a legitimate, totally legitimate fear for you at that time, and now it's stuck in your subconscious that this is exactly why, you're still afraid of dogs, because you had a bad experience in your past. A lot of times if you're afraid to do something, like a lot of times I started this out, is fear what keeps you from succeeding? Is that reason because, stemming back to your childhood, maybe you were one of those kids that didn't quite fit in to the in crowd, and so you had those other kids just calling you stupid, and you'll never amount to anything, and those kind of thoughts are, kind of statements, they stick in the back of your mind. So as you're getting older, and you get into your adulthood, you just constantly, say, well, I can't do it. I can't do it. Well, why can't you do it? Well, I'm not smart enough to do that. Who says that you're not smart enough? You just never know. So as you can see, so many things could be in your subconscious mind. That you think you can't go to college and get a degree. You think you can't be successful doing your own business, because somewhere in your subconscious mind, you still have that fear from when people made fun of you and called you stupid and you weren't going to amount to anything. And, once you make yourself aware that, there are those possibilities that's what's going on, then you have to find a way to reverse your thinking. And you have to prove to yourself that they were wrong. You may have thought you did 100 times over by, thinking that you did prove them wrong, but something is stopping you. And so many people get comfortable in just being in jobs that they're working for someone else. And that someone else that they're working for went out on a limb, took a chance in themselves, had, I'm sure they had fear, but they were so positive that they could do this and they could make a difference. They had the passion and that fire and that burn within them that said, I am tired of working for someone else. I want my own business. And that's where I want to see other people get to. And right now I'm kind of doing a little of both. I'm working for someone else, but in the meantime, as I start getting closer and closer to worrying about retirement with the way our economic situation is starting my own business online, or getting involved in 2 or 3 different businesses online, to start building for my financial future. And, and it's making me just a little less fearful about my future because I'm taking action today. So, that just, those are kind of some things I wanted to point out, that when you're afraid of something, just trying to think back into your subconscious and see if there is a particular thing that is causing you to have this fear, and, just try to find ways to overcome it. And like I've been saying, with economic times, and, you see so many companies that, you go to work today, tomorrow, you go to walk into work, and all the doors are chained shut, and it says, sorry, we're closed down, sorry about your luck, no pension, no retirement, no paycheck, no nothing, and so you see a lot of that happening in today's society, that so many companies are leaving, one area and moving to the next because they want to make more money, so they go to an area where they can get away with paying people less to do the same job. So, those fuel fears too. And, and you listen to so many people. I mean, you could listen to 6 or 7 different news shows, and they're all going to tell you a slightly different slant on a particular news story. And you don't know who to believe, and you don't know who not to believe. So, this year, presidential election here in the United States, and everybody's got a big fear because it just doesn't look good for, no matter what direction you look to. So that's a fear. The fear of the unknown. We don't know what's going to happen when we get our new president. So, those are little things that, that can cause a lot of things. And it all starts with, finding a game plan. You want to succeed online, say, okay, this is what I have to overcome. And the first thing you have to overcome is the fear of opening up that website and typing in your information. It is the simplest process that I've ever had to do. Now, the one business that I'm in, you can start completely free. And I can show you how to make money in that business starting out for free. Now, of course, with any business that you want to be successful, you have to invest in your business. You have to invest some time. At a point, invest a little bit of money. Now, I didn't say a lot of money. I said a little bit of money. Build it over time. Make a strong foundation. Get to know what the business is that you are in, and understand everything about it. And from there, I think you can overcome just about anything. Because if you've got a family that loves you and supports you, you're going to fly in online business. And that is something I can guarantee. You have the confidence in yourself. You got a good support system. You have nothing left to fear. So I will, hopefully, this is my 5th and final one coming up tomorrow. And just keep a lot of these things in mind, and I hope it, kind of helps jolt some things in your mind as to some of the important reasons why it might be a good idea to find yourself building a business online. So take care, and I will see you tomorrow.